Today was one of those days that really shows you the difference between trading well and just getting lucky. The first trade I took was a break and retest from the demand level. There was a lot of volume coming in, so I really took the trade kind of out of FOMO. I just seen it really leaving the demand area, but it didn't give me a bullish variation like it normally does. So I ended up getting in. Immediately got stopped out. Instead of just waiting for my actual entry signal. But it pulled back to the full level, fib level that I needed it to pull back to. But it just didn't work out. And I tried to pretty much improve my entry, but I pretty much broke my rules at the end of the day. So that didn't work out at all. The second trade that I took came right after the stop loss. It ended up going to my area interest level, and this is where my day really changed. Right, I wasn't emotional at all. I waited for price to come to that area interest that I was looking for, and I just traded the way my process was supposed to be taken. And I ran the trade all the way up to TP2 and TP3. So even after losing that trade, I still finished green for the day. Um, and overall, that's just the consistency that I'm just trying to build. Not perfect days, just really solid execution. And real quick, this is exactly why I keep a detailed trading journal. I track my area interests, my entries, whether I followed my rules or I broke my rules, how I react after my losses. So I can actually see how it's helping me grow instead of just guessing. So if you want to use the same Notion trading journal that I'm using, the link is pinned in the comments. All right, let me show you how both of these trades played out and what I was looking at in real time. Today, gold is bullish again. Let's start from the daily. Yesterday, it closed with a huge bullish candle. Y'all can see, and it's already looking like it's pushing in the bullish direction. You have a hammer candle currently on the daily with 7 hours. Let me go back. 7 hours, 44 minutes left in that candle. So we're obviously looking for a buy today. So on the 4 hour, price broke that high, like we were talking about previously, and it came back. Price came back to retest that high, and it's looking like it's going in. It's bullish by direction as of right now. For the 1 hour, 1 hour really doesn't show too much outside of this whole consolidation situation right here. Other than that, we're not really seeing too much on the 1 hour, 30 minute, kind of the same for the most part. Uh, Price broke structure here on the 30 minute, pulled back, end up creating a W, ugly one nonetheless, but one of those W's that I don't like because it'll make it seem like it's gonna go a little bit lower. But then price end up breaking the neck of that W, indicating that it's going in a bullish direction. But it's still not showing anything for the most part about the pullback. Um, but I can imagine where it might go. Um, let's see. 15, not showing much different in my eyes on the 5 minute. This is when price kind of just looks like yesterday, right? So if we can line it up. All right, so this was yesterday's trade. If y'all remember, I ended up cutting it short because I didn't like how this pullback was. It did pull back, retest, and end up going and hitting my overall TP. So I should have held it, and that might be something that I'm gonna just work on altogether. Well, it's not might be. I am gonna work on that altogether because I overall don't want to give money back, but at the same time, I do need to still put some trust into my trade and understand that it typically goes where it needs to go. I just know based off of the past, I I've given back way more money than I needed to in setup. So that's something I'm gonna work on. Um, Yesterday, what ended up happening? So price was within structure. Um, structure high, end up having an impulse, and where does it come back to? Um, does it come back here, 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 or the area that it was broken? Same situation here. Price broke structure on this overall high. Does it come back here, here, or does it come back here like it ended up doing yesterday? So essentially, we're looking at the same type setup. I'm either looking for price to respect this area right here that was broken, or come back to here, or overall this level here before it goes back in this bullish direction. Right now, I'm really just being patient and waiting to see how things turn out. But other than that, if it ends up breaking this level right here, I'll just look for a retest based off of this setup. And look at this is the new impulse that I'm focusing on. All right, I guess I have to take a risk with this one. I just got in a buy here. Let's just see how this runs. Give me one moment. I think I'm about to get stopped out. I shouldn't have messed with this trade. Yep. Got stopped out. Shouldn't have took that risk. It is what it is. If it breaks this candle right here, I'm going to take another buy. All right, I'm in. I got it all going all the way to my TP3. And a order being taken out of each level. So right here, here, and then my TP3. So let's just see how this pans out. The last trade that I just took, it didn't break structure. There was a lot of volume coming out of this candle here, and it broke out of the demand zone. So I was just like, okay, let me get a more of an early entry, so I can pretty much make money on the trade. But that was a bad look for me. I shouldn't have taken that. So it is what it is. So price ended up pulling into my area inches 3, and now it looks like it's going to end up going for the buy that I've been looking for. So let's just see how things develop with this. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Yeah, that doesn't look good at all, man. I might have a losing day today. Yeah, but my first entry was a bad entry. Second entry was good. We just got to see if it holds. All right, so price broke the candle that I needed it to break to solidify the direction on the 5 minutes. So we're looking good. I just need it to actually hold. We got a minute and 4. Okay, this is looking good.
Order filled.
All right, it just took one of my orders off, and let me just put it over here. Just took my first order off. Put my stops to break even. Let's see if we can pull it off. So it looks like price on the 1 minute end up making a W pattern, and now it's pushing. So my goal is to hold it to my TP3 and manage it on the way up. But we're going to see how this goes. But right now it's a free trade. So free trade, We took some of the took some money back from that first trade that we took. So far we looking good.
Order filled.
All right, it took that second order off. Now we are break even for the day. So let's see if we can get a good win. Let me see where, and I can win for $100 a day. Nah, let's push it. Let's see if we can make something out of today. I'm gonna hold it. Let's see how much we can squeeze out of this. There we go.
Order filled.
All right. So price end up hitting TP. Did a little wick rejection. I wouldn't go and find out what that was, but we end up pulling ourselves out the red and closing with $155 in profit for the day, which is okay. I can't be mad at it. I closed in the green, so it is what it is, and I end up holding my trade a little bit more. One thing that I did learn about today is I do need to put a little bit more trust into my trade and just follow them a little bit more lightly. And I don't need to be too antsy with setups with a lot of volume, right? So just because there's a lot of volume and it's leaving your area, that still doesn't mean that it's your setup, right? So I would have been better off waiting later on in this session for another setup than chasing this one right here. So it is what it is. You live and you learn. But we did get a 1 to 3 today. It did and we closed in the green. So we making progress, slow but surely, but we still making some progress. Yeah, but that's all I got today. Um, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.